Hi everyone, this is a quick solution, or I would say a quick hint that if you're working on Vivado for your basic designing of any basic code or implementation, or you are in the beginner stage, so sometimes what happens that we see um, that we want to connect and we want to program our board. That can be a FPGA board, any board. Currently I'm using the ZCU 102, but it can be any board. The solution, what the problem is. So basically the problem is that when you want to connect or you want to download or you want to program your FPGA board, basically, so you need to highlight that which pins you are going to connect of the FPGA to the design you have developed or synthesized in Vivado. So while working on the Vivado, the problem is, like, if I go into this synthesized design, I'm unable to see that where I should identify the lists, or where should I identify. Usually it appears here in device constraints. So sometimes what happens, that if you see they are mentioned here, but sometimes you may face this issue. So the solution is it's going to be on a default layout. So while you have clicked on the synthesized design, but still you are unable to locate that, that where can I get that pins, and how can I identify that input that I mentioned in my design, and where to which pin of the FPGA it's going to connect. So if you just go into this constant file, sometimes the solution is like, if you don't know, you just go into this constant design, you have to write a code. It's just a very basic code, but you have to write it again, like this whole thing, which is time consuming and a bit hectic as well, when you are working on a big code and a big programs. So the easiest fix is, either you go with this, or the easiest solution is going to be just go over here, and it is going to be on a default layout. So rather than going on default layout, just go on input output planning. So when you go into the input output planning, the device concept is going to be here. Here you will find these ports, that for input we have defined this pin, for the other input we have defined this pin, for output we have defined this pin, and the other stuffs related to that. That's basically you see in the constant file. So this constant file is basically, when you do these settings, so it automatically generates this constant file, and this constant file basically writes the bit file which we download, or which we put it in our FPGA to work, to take the FPGA to the stage that it can behave similarly what we have designed on it. So this is a quick fix. Or if you are not seeing this here, the other option is just go to the layout and go for input output planning. That's it. That's a easier fix. So thank you so much for watching and listening.